All right, hi gang, you are looking at Bosworth Road. Okay, this is North Levitt. You are facing south. That is north. If you've caught the upload of my surveillance cameras catching the car that was doing the burnout about an hour ago in front of my house, okay, my surveillance cameras didn't catch a white Dodge Charger traveling from the north. Okay, this was somebody that came from the south. So they came from West Market Street. They were headed north towards Parkman Road, and they turned right down 422 Parkman Road back into Warren. So you mean to tell me they came west on West Market Street from Warren to come up north to North Levitt Road to go right to Parkman Road and travel back east into Warren? All to do a burnout? They could have. They could have just decided to be a knucklehead, like the police said. Well, let's take a look at the car physics here. Okay, this is a rear-wheel drive car. All right, the burnout starts here, about maybe 5 feet from the edge of the road. So the trunk of the car would have been extended to about the white line. Okay, that puts the front of the car across the yellow line. So they reversed into the driveway. So they would have came up, pulled towards that pipeline marker, reversed in, pulled out, meaning they had full intention of doing this. So the question is, whose attention were they trying to get? Because I've done donuts in an empty parking lot. You want to check my driving record? I got a reckless operation on private property because I didn't know you could actually get a reckless operation on private property. I knew you could get it on a public road, but I didn't realize Ohio had a law against it. I had a Pontiac Fiero at the time doing donuts. I was having a blast. I didn't realize that the Champion police were sitting in the parking lot with their lights off watching me do it the whole time, so in the end, I'm the one who looked like the idiot, but that's the question of the hour. I mean, just look. Look at the frequency of the burnout. They made sure to get up here to my house quickly. Okay, look at the arc. Okay, so they kept the controlled burnout with the arc all the way up till they get to my property. Then look at the arc. They make it a point to make shorter arcs, which means they hold the drift longer and they cut the wheel to greater angle. Okay, this is simple physics. They made it a point when they got to my neighbors' houses and my house to put a greater turn on the wheel so it took them longer to get past our property so we'd see them. Okay, that's somebody who's trying to get attention. That's not somebody who's just being a knucklehead. Because now as you walk further down, the arcs stay pretty consistent. Now, in the last few months, one of my neighbors got shot, okay? And the police came over asking me if I had heard anything the night it happened, and I surprisingly didn't, which it was a gunshot, okay? But look, once they get past my property and my neighbors, particularly the one neighbor that got shot, all of a sudden arcs start getting real wide again. They stopped cutting the wheel as much. And then once they made it to Pendleton Road, it gets real wide again. Real wide. Look at that. Okay? They knew exactly what they were doing. They knew exactly who they were trying to get the attention of. But see, I wasn't the only one following them. I wasn't the only one that seen them. The only reason they got away this time is because I didn't react quick enough. Next time, they're not going to be so lucky. Next time, I'm going to get a plate number. Of course, it's a Dodge Charger, so next time it might break the drive shaft or blow the transmission. Typical Chrysler fashion. That's probably why I call their dealerships lemonade stands. They should get one in fucking canary yellow, but it's a little coincidental after I mail a letter to the IRS, after people are posting about my medical history on my YouTube, and only the government would have access to that because of HIPAA, that all of a sudden this is happening. All right, but what I'm going to do is, I'm going to go ahead and enhance my Calm John Spartan, if you're familiar with the movie Demolition Man. I'm going to go put my tinfoil hat back on, and I'm going to let you guys take the information in, make your own determinations.